Dr. Salma Imtiaz, and I'm an assistant professor at International Islamic University. And I've been affiliated with this university for the past 14 years. My area is software engineering. So my family background is that I belong to an army background, and my father was a army personnel, and so we moved a lot, and therefore my education is from different army public schools at different places. But later, after my initial education, I did my bachelor's in software engineering from Fatima Jinnah University. And then later I did my master's from Mohammad Ali Jinnah University, which is the current Capital University of Sciences and Technology. And then my PhD is from Riphah International University. So I did my PhD, my MS and my bachelor's all in software engineering, and therefore my area is totally software and systems engineering. So that is as far as the introduction is concerned. And as I've already told, I've been affiliated with this university for the past 14 years. Before that, I did an industry job for almost 8 months, but then I realized that it is not who I am. I need to change and I need to shift my job, and then I moved towards the field of teaching. The motivation to join this field is basically the stature which is given to it by our religion. It is something I feel that I am making a difference. When I teach, when I make the graduates ready for the industry, I feel that I'm making a difference in society. So that is the main inspiration. That was also the career of our Holy Prophet. So I think that is motivation enough to join this field. Then greatest fear can be as a woman, and a mother of 3. I think my greatest fear is not being able to give time to my kids or my family, or having a compromise or compromising their life or activities because of my career. But I think till now I'm managing fine, because the timings are not that strict or not that hard as compared to the corporate sector. So the teaching job suits the females as well with respect to the time and other things. So till now I'm able to carry my life, my personal life as well as my career life, both together. Then the qualities which are required in today's leaders are first of all, they should have the ability to motivate their teams. Whether they are at any particular position, like in universities, that is the HODs, the deans, or the higher-ups, or whether they are in any other software houses. So I think what is required is that they should be able to motivate their team, and the reward, all that reward thing. So they should have rewards for good work, they should have rewards for performance. And then I think that something which hinders this progress or performance of individuals is the biasness, which is very prevalent in our society. So we shouldn't be biased towards any one or any particular people or any particular team. We should be neutral. This is the main quality of a leader, that he or she should be neutral, and he or she should have the ability to motivate everybody. And believe me, it's quite a difficult task, because I've been in this position. I've served as an HOD in this department for almost 2 years, and it's quite a difficult thing. But this is, I think, building the team is the main thing which is required. So, because people come from different backgrounds, they have different motivations, they have different, they have different personalities. So you have to manage everyone, and you have to build a team out of them. So I think that is the main thing which is required from leaders. And the challenges which I faced throughout in getting to this particular position, I think I've been lucky. I had many opportunities from Allah's side, and I did not have that much challenges. But I think the culture of leg pulling and the culture of which is very common in the industry as well as in academia, which is very common in females. So I think that is the main thing which hinders your growth or your excelling opportunities. So from whom you inspire from? I inspire from my father. Yes, he's been the biggest motivation because in the start he was the one who wanted me to be a teacher, and initially I never thought that I would be a teacher. I wanted to be an artist and I wanted to join Hunar Kada or NCA in Lahore. But then he wanted me to be a teacher, not specific to any degree, but he wanted me to be that I want my daughter to be a teacher. So I think that is his prayers worked and they were answered, and I landed in this field, that is software engineering. So my biggest inspiration is my father, and after that, and plus my family as well, because they've supported me throughout. My father, my mother, my siblings, and then my husband after I got married. So all of them have supported me. And I think that for a woman to be in a career and for a woman to do work or to do job, it is very important to have a supporting family. Otherwise, it becomes very difficult for you to work. And then the second inspiration is my teacher. He is Dr. Naveed Ikram. He is a professor in software engineering, and I chose this field because of him. When I started my studies, I was okay with software engineering, so I took interest, but it was okay. So the main thing or the main motivation to join software engineering and to join the teaching profession is because of him. He's basically a mentor. He's basically a role model for me, and I still see him as my mentor. So that is the main inspiration. And one thing which makes me proud, so I would not call it proudness, but I would rather that I am very grateful for all the opportunities which have been given to me by Allah Ta'ala, and I've been very, you can say I've been successful because all of the blessings and opportunities that I have. There may be many people around the world who have more skills than me, they are more hardworking than me, they may have more IQ, more everything, but they do not have that much opportunities to excel, and they may not be at a position in which I am. So I am grateful rather than being proud. Then I think that the major problems that we face as a teacher or as an industry, as an IT teacher or as a software engineering teacher is the gap between academia and industry, because our degree is basically based on what the industry demands. But when we go towards that, what they want or what is actually required in the industry, there we have issues. So I think the gap, it should be reduced with a collaboration between academia and industry, and with you can say with the feedback from them as well. So if they would be more, you can say more, they would be more open to the academia, they would be more open to give them suggestions, to give them feedback of what is actually required, then I think if we reduce this gap, we can be more successful. Specifically with terms to the IT degrees, or specifically with terms to these software engineering and computer scientist graduates. So the new emerging fields for girls is, I think, everything. I think there is no stopping girls these days. They are everywhere. They are in computer sciences, they are in aeronautical sciences, even they are in space, they are in they are the pilots, they are the drivers, everywhere. So I don't think so that there is anything which is the girls cannot do. So girls are everywhere. So I think that, and every field is girls field as well. So the gender cannot describe that where they should be or where they should not be. Then how technology helps? I think technology helps small business as well as medium business and huge businesses as well, because technology is everywhere. In these days, if you see, technology starts from a small shop, or it starts from your hand, it starts from this device you have. So you have a mobile phone, the technology starts from here, and you can do business with just this mobile phone and few clicks. So I think technology has taken a new shape, and it's not something which you'll open a laptop on, or you will open a computer and you need access to certain kind of a machinery and you can do work. You can do work with very simple kind of gadgets. And so it has gone with the internet, with other things, it has gone, innovation has gone, it has a different meaning now. So it can help any business, small business, medium business, or large business. And I think that the naive person can start with the hard work. Any person, I believe there is no such person as a person with a low IQ or a person with a high IQ. Of course, you can have your weaknesses. Of course, you can have your strong points. But what is more important is hard work. So whoever does hard work, I think that it is something which is always repaid, which is always answered. So you just need to be a hardworking individual, and you'll excel at anything. And any message for the audience? I think there are multiple motivational quotes, but as a teacher, I think that as a teacher, main thing is that you should, what you are doing is of value. Because if it is said that if you want to plan for a decade, you should plant a tree or plant trees. But if you are planning for the lifetime, you should teach. So this is the main thing. You are making a difference for a lifetime. And apart from that, it's not who you are that defines you, it is what you do that defines you. So this is very important. Your acts, your daily life, the way you can impact other people's life, this is important. So I think this is the main message which should motivate other people as well. And thank you so much. So I would like to thank the Women Technology Forum for providing this opportunity to reach to you. And I'm always available for mentorship and help if anybody is interested. I am available through their forum, through the Forum of Women Technology. Thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.